Hey everyone! In this video, we'll be looking at how you can land brutal repeat ganks onto lanes just by understanding a simple trick surrounding wave manipulation. Let's jump into it. So here we are with our challenger jungle expert playing Talia, and right away she sees this in the bottom lane. And a wave like this is often a very good sign to gank. And the reason that this is a good time to gank is that this blue team is certainly going to want to finish pushing out this wave and ensuring that it reaches the tower over here so they don't get frozen on. So that's why this is such a great time to gank. They're gonna want to be up, hitting these minions, finishing them off, and that's when you can come in and really catch them off guard. Now, the only real concern here is that the blue team has a much bigger wave, which is something that you need to be careful of when looking for ganks. But fortunately, there are still 3 red minions here. You know, if these weren't here and this blue wave would turn on you right as you come in, then you would definitely want to avoid ganking this lane unless it was a little bit later in the game when minion damage isn't as significant. But fortunately, these red minions will tank these blue minions as you're walking in, as Leona is engaging, and it should be fine. Ideally, you would want a couple more, but 3 should be okay. So let's see what happens. As we saw, Talia walked straight in and caught the blue bot lane in a very exposed position. They were probably already dead, but an extra hand doesn't hurt. This led to a simple, successful gank. And that's our very first tip for you in this video, to time your ganks on lanes that look like this. But as I briefly mentioned earlier, you do need to be careful with these ganks where the enemy team has more minions early in the game. For example, if Miss Fortune had lower HP like here, Shen could just taunt flash onto her and insta-kill her, then you're just 2v2 in a bunch of minions and likely dead. Now, the next main point for this video is coming up right away as we see Talia and co shoving this wave into tower while harassing Shen. And everyone knows to do this, right? But what's important is to understand and capitalize on the situation that this action creates. Let's watch this wave for a bit before I dive into this idea. So right here, one of 2 things is very likely going to happen. If Lucian just last hits the wave, his next blue wave will arrive sooner since it's closer to the blue base, meaning that the blue minions will start fighting sooner and therefore push the wave slowly. Alternatively, Lucian will auto attack freely and use abilities to push the wave. In either of these scenarios, we have an ADC missing both summoner spells from the previous gank, pushing up in lane shortly after returning from base. And to be specific, Lucian is very likely going to be in an incredibly exposed, gankable position in 25 to 30 seconds if he pushes, and roughly 45 seconds if he does not. So let's see how our challenger player utilizes this information. After the gank, Talia runs back into her jungle and clears Gromp before starting a recall. However, Talia notices that Lucian pushed the wave, as we can see here, so he's going to be in that exposed position very soon. So instead of basing, Talia capitalizes on this window of opportunity by running straight back to the bottom lane, catching Lucian in that super dangerous position once again. After the gank, Talia once again pushes the wave in, and we have another chance at this same strategy again now, right? So Talia resets this time with low HP and mana, but then runs toward the raptors, which she finds counter jungled, then runs down to kill wolves. And this is Talia both experiencing and trying to deal with some of the weaknesses of this strategy. And just to be super clear here, the strategy that we are discussing is the one that we've seen Talia execute here, where she ganks this lane, pushes the wave in, and then times a second gank with this wave pushing back out off of it bouncing off this tower. And the downside to this is that the timing window is pretty small. So you gank, you push, and then you have 35-40 seconds to come back again, which doesn't give you much time to farm your own jungle. So you can potentially fall behind in farm. Not only that, but when you're showing multiple times in this bottom lane, it gives the enemy jungler a great opportunity to go into your top side. So when Talia ran down here and found this Gon, that's one of the symptoms of this very powerful strategy that is more gank focused than farm focused. So after the first gank, she got Gromp. After the second gank, she got Wolves after this was down. And this is what you really need to make sure you're doing. Make sure that you are trying to supplement that farm as you go in between the ganks. And know that even then, you still might fall behind in farm. And later on, you might need to do some power farming to catch up to the enemy jungler. But your lanes should be very ahead, which makes it worth it. Jumping back into the game, after Wolves, Talia sees the blue bottom lane once again pushed and moves down. Now, one thing that I do want to quickly mention here before we see this gank is that it is coming late. Since they pushed out this wave previously after the second gank, it's been about a full minute. Because of her trip to the top side and doing Wolves, she's just a little bit late. And it doesn't end up mattering in this situation, but this is actually something that you want to try to avoid whenever possible, because after pushing this wave out, they're almost certainly not going to have wards right away, which is why you want to land this gank right as they push up. Once they've been pushed up for 10 to 15 seconds, like in this situation, the support will very often move up to ward, which Shen did actually ward in this situation, but they have so much long range engage with Leona that it doesn't really matter. But that's why you really want to arrive between that 30 to 45 second time window, depending on whether or not the ADC pushes, to make sure that you get there before that support is able to land wards. Anyway, let's see what happens here. So the red team finds a good gank, blowing both Shen's flash and Lucian's heal. The red team retreats, and the blue team overchases, leading to another sloppy engage. So throughout the course of this video, Talia has ganked bot lane 3 times in roughly 3 minutes, picking up 4 kills while only losing 1, blowing tons of summoner spells, and giving MF a large CS lead. Talia did this by recognizing that the wave would bounce back after shoving it in roughly 30 to 45 seconds later. And this is a strategy that you can super easily apply in your own games. Whenever you have a super gankable lane like this, I mean tons of CC from Leona, tons of CC and damage from Talia, lots of damage early game from Misfortune, you want to gank that lane anyway, so just gank it, push in that wave, and then consider coming back later. And you can pick any lane to do this in really. Let's say that you're playing Lee Sin here, and you have a super gankable lane like this in the mid lane. Once again, you can find this gank, push it in, come back later when it resets. Just be aware that mid lane will reset faster and bounce back faster because the waves come in sooner, so you have 5 to 10 seconds less in this mid lane. So that's our strategy for the day. We hope you junglers learned something awesome that you can apply in your games and make those laners as miserable as possible. Thanks for watching.